Hello dear Cancerians, welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading for the month of May 2022. Let's begin shortly. Those who are new to my channel, please note that this is a reading directly from the book of Nostradamus, who is the famous prophet of the 15th century. I take two decks for better clarification. Also, one of the decks contains the major arcana cards. So this is your card for the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, and the fifth week. I'm going to show you all the cards before going forward with the reading. Don't worry about that. I know that you cannot see this spread right now. The first week has the Sun, the second has the Chariot, the third has the Magician, the fourth has the Star, wow, and the fifth has the Hanged Man. It seems like there is a lot of happiness that is surrounding you this month, and that there is a wish that is coming true. So it's beautiful. Let's begin to see what it holds for you. We have the Cardinal card and the Sun card right in the first week of May. This is the book of Nostradamus. I'm going to clarify with Nostradamus what that means for you. It seems like there's a lot of happiness. The Sun card is a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment, overcoming your troubles, living a good life. So definitely I believe that you have achieved something that has given you a lot of strength, a lot of a sense of completion, a sense of contentment, a lot of success in your business or maybe your personal life. This is also a card of marriage, so some of you must have gotten married or are about to get married. This is also a card of friendship, so your friendships are getting really stronger around this time. This is also a card of material fortune, so the Sun brings the material fortune. So maybe you just invested in a property, a car, a house, or whatever you think you really wanted. It is also a card of triumph and a very good health. So if you guys have been suffering in the past with ill health, so this is a card which shows that you have overcome that and that your health is looking really, really good. Talking about the Cardinal card is a card of bravery. It is a card which shows a lot of strength. So definitely a lot of skill as well. So in your work life, like I said, you have achieved success because of your skill. You have sharpened your skills, you have honed your skills over the period of time, and that is how the material fortune has come to you. You have saved money, the success has come to you, the promotion has come to you, the good luck in your business has come to you. It's all because of your strength, your bravery, your skills that you have honed over the period of time. It is also a card of heroic action. So you must have done something big. Maybe your company rewarded you for some heroic action, or maybe the government rewarded you for some heroic action, or maybe your parents rewarded you for some heroic action. So something that you did was out of the way to achieve a success, which is great, guys. Getting to your second week, we have the Pope and the Chariot. Yes, so with the chariot is, like we see, if you have seen Cinderella, there's a chariot where people are riding the horses and somebody sitting at the back, which used to happen during the time of the prince and princesses, right? So kings and queens used to sit in chariot. It is a card of movement, forward movement. It is a card of journey. So definitely either you guys have taken a summer vacation and you're going on a break. Either this means that you're traveling for work, you're traveling away from the city. This depicts a form of journey. So definitely it could be spiritual journey as well, that you have come from a negative place to a good place. Journey from an ill health to good health. Journey from one job to another job, one place to another place, or just holidaying somewhere, right? So definitely some of you are on a forward movement, have getting promotions and success in your life in general. There's a Pope card as well, which talks about somebody who's at a higher authority, somebody whose decisions are seldom challenged, somebody who is an advisor, somebody who has a lot of wisdom. We as a Catholic look forward to Pope, and his decision is usually the final decision. You could be an artist, you could be a doctor, you could be somebody who has that position of authority, like things are in control. Okay, we will clarify with Nostradamus more. Yes, you could be a judge as well, or somebody basically who, if not a judge person, you are somebody who is supposed to make a decision in your workplace, or in your house. Maybe you are the man of the house or the woman of the house, and you are supposed to take the decision, and everybody is listening to you. They respect you, they take your commands, listen to you. You have that kind of authority in your house or at your workplace, definitely, or maybe in your relationships as such. This is also a sign of businessman. A lot of power is depicted by Pope, because Pope has a lot of power. Naturally, if you have that kind of authority, people listen to you, then you have power, right? You have command, you have force, you have intelligence as well, and that's why you are doing something right. You have something, that's why people are looking forward to you. It goes for housewives also, and it seems like your family is listening to you, your husband listens to you, your kids listens to you. So I think all in all, you have a lot of it's a lot of it is a very powerful month, I see, because you have got 5 major arcana cards, and all very very good cards, so to say. A lot of happiness, a lot of success, a lot of forward movement is there, a lot of authority is there. So definitely you guys have that authoritative position right now. Third week talks about the 10 of Stars and the Magician. Now see, who is a magician? A magician is who can make anything happen with just a whiff of the word, right? We all have seen Harry Potter, so we all know what magic is. What magicians do is you are creating your future, right? You are I'll not refer to this as wish fulfillment, because you're creating your future. Wish fulfillment is a card, star card, which is in your next week, and I will come to that as well. But I see that you are, like they say, that we are all creators of our destiny, right? So some people think that things are happening to me, some people think that I am creating things, I am doing something to get this, I am doing something to get that. So you have that kind of attitude. You think that you are the creator, which is right in your case, by the way, because with your skill that we talked about, you honed your skills, you took that knowledge, and like a doctor, you studied and you practiced all over during a number of years, and now where you are is somewhere you deserve to be, right? So magician has made things happen. So magician also has to do something to make things happen, right? Because it's not just that you do this. Magician knows some spells as well. He has learned those spells, he has honed his skills, and that's how he could do. Now by just doing this is not things happening. Magician knows the spells, the right spells to do, the right skills to do, the right way to do, right? So all those things, I think, applies to you. So you could be at an authoritative position, like I said. You could be a doctor, you could be a pilot, you could be an artist. So whatever you're doing, people are listening to you. You are making things happen, you are sending those waves out, so you're doing something big. That's how big success is coming to you, right? Yeah, so the 10 of Stars right here says that you could be dealing with a Gemini. It also says that this is a kind of negative card, okay? This is a card that brings disappointment, that brings sadness, that brings a lot of pain and exhaustion and misfortune as well. But there's a line that says that if the other cards in the reading are positive, and right next to it is the Magician, right? The negative meaning of this card kind of negates, and I'm only getting positive feelings from this reading, so I wouldn't go for the negative disappointment and sorrow that you must be going through right now, right? I feel that things are really working out for you. You are achieving whatever you have aimed for. So I feel that this is a very good card for you. Definitely there is exhaustion because you have working very hard. Okay, so you might be feeling a little low on energy, you might be feeling exhausted, but that's okay because you have worked so hard. So you can take a break, like I talked about. Some of you might be going on vacations. Some of you deserve vacation, so take a vacation and take care of your body and your mind as such. All in all, I think it's a very very good reading. Why? Because magician says that you have used your diplomatic skills, you have used your willpower, you have used your strength, you have used your cleverness, you have used your mind over matter. So whatever you've given it your all, so you deserve a break. And if you are feeling exhausted in any sense, then I'm sure that you now know what you need to do. So don't get into the negative aspects of that card, because I am not getting anything negative from the reading. Plus the entire deck that you have is very very positive. So the one thing that I picked from that negative card was exhaustion, and I'm 100% sure with the kind of hard work I can see that you've done over the past years or months or weeks is now paying off, and then of course you're bound to get exhausted, right? We get to the 4th week of May. There is the 10 of Spheres and the Star card. The Star card here talks about dreams coming true, wish fulfillment. Like they say, when you look at a star, you should make a wish, right? That is a Star card. That is a wish coming true, and it is huge. Wishes coming true is something that we all look forward to, and that's why we hope, and that's why we make wishes. Who doesn't want the wishes to be coming true? And it's happening in your case, which is, I think, great. The 10 of Spheres here talks about home, it talks about family, it talks about legacy, it talks about saving, security and travel. So like I said, you have saved enough to travel, to take a break, enjoy your life, enjoy your time with your parents or family, your spouses, you've basically spend time in home and family. And some of you might be getting ancestral property. You are getting everything. Personally, your life looks good. Professionally, your life looks good. This card also again talks about travel. The other card, Chariot, talks about travel. So definitely some of you are traveling in the month of May. It could be for work, it could be because you're exhausted and you want to take a break. The Star card here talks about also hopes and expectations. Like when you make a wish, what are we really doing? Wishes are hoping to get something, expecting to get something. Oh, I want to get a car, please. This month I want to get a car. This is my wish. So you're hoping that you'll get a car. You're expecting that you'll get a car. So that is what wishes are for, right? This is also about intuition and prophecy and fortune telling. So some of you might be, some of you might be feeling very intuitive around this time. Like I said, if you had ill health in the past, then some of you are healing, and that's how you're celebrating you're very happy about it. Okay, it's like a form of rebirth. Like you feel like a completely different person. Maybe spiritually something's changed in you, or maybe physically something's changed in you, and now you feel like, wow, I've never been better before, right? It's also a card of inspiration. A lot of good luck is with you. When the Star card comes, it's a card of good luck. There's a sun in this particular card also. With good luck, it comes with happiness as well. When the luck is on your side, you're naturally bound to be happy. There's a happiness card in the sun as well. So you have literally got 2 suns in your reading. 2 suns. So I think it's beautiful. It means a lot of happiness, contentment and success is coming your way. Beautiful so far. We'll get to the last week now. We have the 4 of Stars and we have the Hanged Man. In a personal life or professional life, you could be dealing with a Libra. I think I mentioned Gemini as well. So this is something which is written on the card, which I'm going to read. I don't know if you can see or not. So basically there are some signs that are mentioned, and it's better to tell it to you, so that if you are aware of it, the better. It doesn't really necessarily have to be those signs that you're dealing with, but maybe you're dealing with the Gemini and Libra around this month. So let's get to the 4 of Stars and the Hanged Man. Yeah, so 2 times rebirth has been mentioned, which means that you're a completely new person. Maybe now your business is giving you so much of profit that from hand to mouth situation, you've become a very well settled person. From a hatchback you have moved to sedan, so it's a new life altogether. from a rented place, you've moved to your own place. It's a new life altogether. Healed, you have healed your illness. New life altogether. Moved to another city, country, state. New life altogether, right? That kind of reborn. Spiritually, you are reborn. You feel that, maybe now I should start doing things. Sometimes your mindset only changes. Someday we wake up and we have an epiphany and we are completely different people. Till yesterday we were crying, and today we are like in a very positive mode. So I feel that positivity in your reading. So you definitely, some things are changing. There are new insights that are coming to you. There's a transition happening inside you, around you. Things are changing. Like I talked about material fortune, new house, new car, even new phone is a big transition. When your phone changes, your life changes. It's like you're very positive for the next few months because the phone is new and you're still learning how to deal with things, and there are new things in your phone and you feel new, right? That kind of thing. Also, this card also talks about intuition, and again I'm telling you that intuition is going to be very strong around this time. So if you are ever if you ever think that you are in a conflicted position, that you don't know which job to choose, which people to go with, which people to go do business with, which person to marry, which person to I'm sorry, have a relationship with, which car to buy, which locality to settle down in, trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to be pretty strong around this time and you'll get all the answers, right? There's also a sense of acceptance. You feel that you've reached where you wanted to be. You have accepted that this is how life is going to be and that's how I should start living it. That is what the Hangman talks about. Some of you might be taking a break. Some of you might be, this Four of Stars talk about solitude. So some of you might be taking a break, like we talked about the exhaustion in the earlier weeks. So some of you are so exhausted that you took a break, you went to the countryside, you went alone, maybe you needed some time alone. Now you're like worn out completely and you've taken a break because you think that now you have enough money in the bank, or you deserve a holiday, you have enough leaves left, you have been working really hard. So some of you are definitely spending time with yourself. Yeah, some of you also might be feeling a little banished, or issues of abandonment might be there, because when you rise up and you don't level up with your friends as such, and they'll start shunning out from your life because they will think that you are doing too well, or they are not where they are supposed to be, or feel bad about it, or maybe jealous about it. So your friends kind of maybe are not giving you as much time, and you feel like your friends have abandoned you. When you get a lot of success, there are people who abandon you because they're not very happy with your success. So I feel that you could also be going through something like that around this time, and that is bound to happen, because if somebody is getting success, people around him or her who are not very who are not friends, so to say, and just somebody who's jealous of you and gives you negative energy. Some people will even try to trick you. They might plan to steal your plans, your ideas, your things. So be aware of that. All that could be in your reading, because once you attain success, people come to know about it, they will try to pull you down, they'll try to bring you down. Okay, so yes, I think that is something you'll have to be cautious all through the month, because, or I think for your rest of your life only, just be a bit cautious, because you can't trust everybody. Though your friendships look strong, but then you don't know. If you know who your enemies are, then well and good, and if you don't, then just be a little cautious. There's nothing to worry about as such, but just see that which one are your true friends, because there will be, as per the reading, some of the people who might try to bring you down, who might banish you, who might abandon you, who might be jealous of your success. So take care of that, Cancerians. Otherwise, you have a beautiful reading. It's like a successful month for you. Holidaying is definitely on the cards. Traveling is definitely on the cards. A lot of happiness and contentment is definitely on the cards. Wish fulfillment is on the cards. Celebrating it and spending time with home and family is also on the cards. You spending time in solitude is also on the cards. So you choose which one, because See, there are a lot of Cancerians out there, so you will have to see which one resonates with you the best. Some people like to, spend time alone, and some people like to spend time with family. So which one are you doing? Or maybe you're doing it in separate weeks. So some first week to second week you are celebrating it with your family, and then you're like, okay, now I need some time alone. Like, I am the kind of person who needs time alone from time to time. I can't, sometimes it's too peoply out there, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. It doesn't mean that I don't like them or love them, whatever, but I need time to recharge. So maybe you guys also need time to recharge. Take your time to recharge from all the exhaustion from your success. I think that is how I would like to put it for you guys. Okay, so this was a beautiful reading for you guys, and I will see you next month. Bye bye.